Okay guys, how is it going? This is gonna be the video review for Transformers Masterpiece. They call them Laser Wave in Japan, but we're gonna call them Shockwave, right? MP29. I have really been looking forward to doing this review. Man, he comes in a pretty large box, as you can see. There's the side of the box. Other side of the box, back, top, and bottom, and you got some Japanesey there, you got some accessories, all that. Again, I apologize for the crudity of this part of the video, guys, but again, this is the series of videos I'm doing while my room is getting cleaned up and all that. So, anyway, I am gonna admit something, guys. I did cheat a little. I did open the box already. Let's see some of the stuff that he comes with. Just bear with me, guys. I'm just going to angle the camera here so I can show off a little what comes in the box. Let's see here. We got this bag of goodies. Looks like we got... Oh, come on out here. We got this collector card. There's the front. There's the back. Oh, that's his hose. That's his hose. I was wondering what that was. That's the hose that attaches his gun to his body. Okay. What else we got in this bad boy? Oh! Open! Damn it! Open! Yeah. We got some Decepticon logos. Always nice. I guess I'll just have to decide how to sticker him up on those. And I got extras for some other figures, which is always nice. And we also got instructions, of course, with this. Yippee, right? So, yeah. And transformation, blah, blah, freaking blah. Okay, easy enough. So, let us unveil the inner piece of the packaging here. Okay. There's the inner sleeve of the case. We've got, obviously, Shockwave, we got his multiple hands there, we got Mini-Me, and we got his backpack. So, what I'm going to do right here, guys, I'm going to pause real quick. We're going to take a look at his alt mode, then his robot mode, his accessories, everything. So, I'll be right back in a second, guys. Okay, guys, here he is out of the packaging and in his alt mode, of course, which is how he comes packaged, as you saw in the last part of the video. As far as his size goes, he's a pretty good size in alt mode. As you can see, he fits comfortably in an adult-sized hand. That trigger, unfortunately, I don't have the right batteries in here, so pulling the trigger doesn't cause any lights to light up. So, yeah. Anyway, there's the front view. There's the side. There's the back. Got the target finder. Very cool. There's the other side, and yeah. Overall, do I like his alt mode? Absolutely. I love this alt mode. It's incredibly accurate. This is a masterpiece. Looks great. Zero, comes with the stand, so if you so desire, you can display him in alt mode. I got really nothing bad at all to say about his alt mode. Absolutely great. So, I don't really have anything to compare it with because I don't have any, I have other Shockwave figures, but they don't transform into giant space guns. So, I don't really have any comparisons for alt mode. So, what I'm going to do, guys, is I am going to attempt, again, the key word is I'm going to attempt to transform him on camera. if this does not work out, this is going to be an edit point because I've never transformed this figure before. I haven't even tried to transform it. This is going to be a live me trying to figure it out. And, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Right? So, let's go. And I'm going to do it without instructions. I'm going to go, you know, really nuts. And see how easy a transformer is. A masterpiece, to figure out how easy this is to try to figure out how to transform it without instructions. So, you guys will be witness to either me figuring it out or not. And it looks like so far I'm definitely a loser on this bet. Oh, wait, no. Does it? I don't really want to. Oh, okay, his arms. Okay. Oh, neat. Look at that. Ooh, that's die cast right there. That's pretty freaking cool. Right. Oh, that goes his back, right? Okay, so let's see here. We can. The arms are pretty easy to figure out, right? That's not rocket science. And you're asking yourself, why the heck is he doing this on camera like this? It's just for fun to see, you know, how easy these things are to figure out without instructions in the modern day and age, you know. Why not, right? Just a little bit of fun. Oh, look at that. Legs split open. Holy moly. Ugh. Okay, the legs I may not be able to figure out on camera. See if I can figure out how to get his head up. Oh, something happened there. Oh, look at that, he's peeking out. There we go. Alright, we got Shockwave's head out. Shockhead. I am Shockhead. I'm not even gonna go there. As far as what that name could mean. Oh, man. Yeah, it looks like he comes with, you know, obviously, hands that are already on him. A hand and a cannon. Cool, huh? I like it. I dig it. So anyway, yeah. You know what, guys? I am gonna just go. I gotta pause to figure it out. But you know what? I am impressed that I got this far without instructions. I mean, you can at least tell. You can definitely tell it's supposed to be Shockwave, even in its current state. Yeah, it's mistransformed, and I'm gonna have to pause to get the rest of the way. But still, this ain't bad with no instructions. So, I'll be back in a minute, guys. Okay, guys, I actually re-recorded this part. Really, the most difficult part of his transformation was his legs. I obviously went ahead and put some stickers on his arms as well. Once you get past the legs, it's pretty easy. The backpack is slightly tricky too, but it's all, you know, fairly easily achievable. Anyway, obviously here he is in robot mode, and we'll go ahead and get some comparisons out of the way first. We will start off with some other Shockwaves that I have. We are going to start off with Energon Shock Blast. I don't know if you guys have this figure. I guess he's like kind of like a large Voyager or whatever. Anyway, that's how he stacks up next to him. Here is how he stacks up next to Transformers Prime Shockwave. So, yep, pretty much taller than him. And lastly, we have got Dark of the Moon Shockwave. And obviously, quite a bit taller than him. So, there you go. There he is with some other Shockwaves. Now we'll do some Masterpiece comparisons. We will start off with the Starscream mold. Yes, I know this is Thundercracker. Unfortunately, I don't have a correctly colored Masterpiece Starscream. Something I hope to remedy fairly soon. At the head, Thundercracker is slightly shorter than Shockwave. It might not be easy to see that on camera, but he is. So, next up, we will grab Soundwave, let's straighten out Soundwave's legs here. And Soundwave is about that much taller, right? Not too much taller than Shockwave. Unfortunately, guys, I don't have Apollyon. If I did, I would put him up next. But I do have Combiner Wars Megatron with the DX9 upgrade kit. And with the upgrade kit, Megatron is about half a head taller. But let's take the platform shoes off there, right? And just the regular leader class Megatron without the add-on feet is maybe a hair taller than Shockwave at the head. So hopefully that gives you a good idea of what you're looking at size-wise. So, you know, pretty much what you would expect, I think, size-wise. I guess the next thing we can go over are his accessories. First off, I will talk about his Mini-Me cannon now. I think there was an episode or something where he did use a gun that looked like him for some reason, which hence why it comes with the figure. Because in the instructions, you do see a screenshot of him using this gun that looks like him. So more than likely, it wasn't an episode. God only knows which one. But of course, he can wield himself if you so want him to. And it's easier to do this sideways on camera because I have to have my arms extended out to be behind. You guys know if you make videos how this is. Anyway, he can wield himself. Other masterpieces can wield him. All that. It just kind of, to me, looks a little bit silly. I don't really know if I'll be utilizing this accessory very much. Let me just give you guys a close-up of it. I mean, it looks nice. It's got the string to simulate the hose and everything. I like the way it looks, but, you know, I don't really have too many memories of the cartoon of this. I mean, with other masterpieces having a miniature version of Megatron, that made sense because Megatron very often shrunk down so other characters could wield him. It was a very common thing. You know, of course, they did that for toy selling purposes because G1 Megatron, of course, was a toy gun. Which, you know, we're never going to see in this day and age, unfortunately. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to go into that, all that long, boring stuff. Anyway, next up, we'll just talk about his hands. These are the ones that come on him in the package. He has the plain, you know, cannon and fist hand there. If you so choose, he does come with a second, quote, regular hand. So if you want, I don't think anybody's probably going to do this, but, you know, just in case you really feel the urge, you can give him two regular hands. Whatever, right? He also comes with, of course, if you want to give him a toy accurate look, that's pretty easy. Let's get those hands off there. He comes with the translucent fist and cannon. They get on there. Come on. There we go. Yep. And that gives him a toy accurate look. And he also comes with saluting hands, so, you know, you can talk to the hand, or he can say, "Oh, you said no, girl, you don't know." No, that is a horrible impression of me trying to be a sassy. Doesn't work out. Or gay. I know, I'll stop making those un-PC jokes now. I'm not good at it, so we'll just stop. So anyway, we got a saluting hand, so if you want, you can, let's get that on there, saluting hand. You can kind of have him salute, sort of. As he sometimes did. Oh, I just popped his leg. Of course I did. On the show. You know. Yeah, it doesn't work incredibly well, but it's an option if you really want to go that route. You know. And I gotta fix his leg. Oh, the things that happen when you're recording. You know what, guys? I'm actually gonna pause real quick. Maybe put, you know, fix his hands and his legs. Be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I got his leg readjusted and some different hands on him and all that. That's probably my main complaint about the toy. I'm kind of, well, a little bit glad it happened during the review. My main complaint about this figure are how fiddly the legs are. It can be a pain, you know, paneling them together, and they can pop out relatively easily, blah, blah, blah. That is an issue with the figure. You know, it's just really it's not bad engineering, it's just kind of the way the figure transforms and all that, in a way that's built in, and it's kind of, unfortunately, I guess, a little bit of an inevitable design flaw, you know, from that. Anyway, let's just go ahead and do a quick 360. He looks pretty good from all angles. Yeah, the backpack is a little large, and there have been some complaints about that with the figure, but, you know, honestly, I can live with it. Let's go ahead and talk about his articulation. His feet are die-cast, which is really nice, and he's got ankle tilt forward that much, back that much on his feet. He doesn't have any sort of no rotation at the knee, but of course he does have nice bend there at the knee, and most of his joints are those nice ratchet joints, which is really cool. He's got the kind of you know, he does have the swivel there, of course, at the top of the leg, and he's got universal direction there at the top of his legs. Of course, you can't really go back very far due to you know, where the half of his gun folds, so that's just a limitation of the design. He does technically have some waist rotation, but it's severely limited by the backpack. He's got somewhat of an ab crunch, but that makes this little panel here that covers up his gun trigger kind of move up some. He's got rotation there all the way around at the shoulder, of course, in and out at the shoulder. And it looks like he's got a second joint there, you know, for part of transformation, so you can kind of move his shoulders up and down some if you want to. He's got, of course, rotation there at the elbow, of course, bends at the elbow. Nice ratchety. Of course, if you use the hands, they, of course, rotate, you know, fisty deal. Right, fist bump you, poof. Alright, and his head, of course, pretty much does anything you want. So, you know, obviously pretty well articulated. I mean, you wouldn't expect anything less from a Masterpiece. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in on him, really, so you can kind of see the details. You know, that head, it's an awesome head sculpt. Really nice chest there. You know, I mean, overall, just the detailing on this figure is superb. You know, they really nailed the G1 cartoon look. I can't really complain about this figure at all. Well, no, I mean, I did complain. Is he perfect? No. He's not perfect, but is he pretty damn good? Absolutely. Now, I did, you know, of course, I was weighing whether I should get him or Quakewave, since Quakewave was just reissued, and, you know, they're a similar price, and Quakewave is slightly larger. But you know what? I chose to go with the official Masterpiece because, honestly, I feel I like the looks of him better. I think he's a better looking figure than Quakewave. Quakewave is bulkier, so if you really like a bulky look, that's probably the figure you should go for. Personally, I like this look better, hence why I picked him. As far as which hands you should display him with, you know, hard to say. I like both the translucent and the solid hands. I guess it just depends on what look you're wanting to go for. And one final note on the appearance of this. If you want to have his hose, you know, be on top instead of on bottom, that's real easy to do. Literally all you got to do is rotate the arm around. And of course now, you know, The hose is on top. Really, the only downside to that is the screws face outward now. That's a little bit of a bummer. But, I mean, it still looks pretty cool. I mean, you know, I like the way that looks. I can't really say it looks bad because it sure doesn't. So, yeah, I mean, whatever your preference is, you know, you got a lot of display options with this guy. So, bottom line, is this guy worth the rough current market asking price of between $150 and $160? If you like the looks of this figure and you have the means and you can afford it, I would say absolutely he's worth getting. Now, should you wait and see if Hasbro is going to release this in the US? Considering how sparse news about Hasbro issuing masterpieces in America has been, I wouldn't wait around just for that. I mean, honestly, I expected them to announce... I expected Masterpiece Magnets to be out in the US by now. They never announced them. He never came out here yet, so I'm glad I got the Takara version of Masterpiece Magnets when I did. Let me just put it that way. And some other Takara masterpieces. So, would I wait around just for the possibility that Hasbro might get around to releasing this guy for less money in the future? It could happen, but, you know, who knows which masterpieces they're going to release and at what time scale. So I really wouldn't let that stop you if that is holding you back. Yeah, overall, this guy is a definite win and easy to recommend. If you did enjoy this, as always, please thumbs up, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.